Your strength has returned. But the weakness still remains. And that is why you will always lose.
Let's be honest. Moments of weakness are inevitable. You felt it before. The seductive voice in your mind urging you to rest just a little longer, skip that workout, or indulge in something that serves no purpose. Society will tell you it's okay, that it's self-care. But let me tell you something stark and unforgiving. Weakness is a disease, and complacency is its symptom. Will you let your mind betray you? Or will you rise as a Sith does and dominate that weakness into submission? For this lesson, apprentice, we are going to explore the truth of how the Sith combat these insidious moments of frailty and reclaim their power. Discipline is our weapon, and through these methods, we forge an unbreakable will. Step 1. Recognize the voice of weakness. The Sith are masters of awareness, understanding that the voice urging you to falter is not your ally. It is the enemy within. When you hear it whisper, pause. Do not act out of impulse. Instead, dissect it. Why does this weakness arise? Is it fear? Is it comfort? Recognize it for what it is. Your mind clinging to mediocrity. The Sith combat this by immediately flipping the script. Ask yourself, what would a stronger version of me do right now? Then act. Stand up, move forward, and deny the weakness its victory. Every time you refuse to yield, you diminish its power and bolster your own. Weakness thrives in silence. Speak your defiance into existence. Step 2. Leverage the power of pain. Pain is a tool. Weakness often comes from a desire to avoid discomfort, but the Sith embrace it. When the body aches or the mind pleads for mercy, we see these moments as opportunities to grow. The Sith teach that pain is a crucible, a transformative force that burns away what is unnecessary and reveals strength. Here's an actionable method. The next time you feel tempted to quit, focus on the pain. Do not flee from it. Lean into it. Let it remind you that this discomfort is temporary, but the strength it brings is eternal. In this way, pain becomes a motivator, not an obstacle. Take the example of Darth Malgus, who rose stronger after each wound in battle. He wielded his pain as fuel, pushing himself to limits others feared to approach. If he could do so in the chaos of war, what excuse do you have? Step 3. Reinforce your goals daily. The Sith are relentless in their pursuit of power, and this is no accident. Each day we revisit our goals, reminding ourselves of the purpose behind our actions. Weakness creeps in when purpose is unclear. A wandering mind is fertile ground for laziness, but a focused mind, unstoppable. The path to dominance is not forged by fleeting motivation, but by relentless reinforcement. Discipline is not a momentary decision. It is an unyielding commitment, renewed every day without fail. The Sith understand that the mind, left unguarded, will drift toward ease and comfort, two enemies of true power. Thus, every day must begin with clear intent, a sharp reminder of why we march forward. Make your goals an obsession. They must not be mere fleeting thoughts, but deeply ingrained pillars that shape your every action. Write them down each morning with unwavering conviction. Speak them aloud, etching them into your consciousness. Let them become the first thought in the morning and the last thought before you sleep. Visualize success with brutal clarity. See yourself seizing your ambitions, crushing obstacles beneath your feet, and standing victorious. Picture what it will feel like to command your own destiny. But do not stop at mere fantasies. Dwell on the consequences of failure as well. What will it cost you if you succumb to weakness? If you allow discipline to slip, what dreams will remain unfulfilled? The Sith call this anchoring, tethering your present actions to your ultimate ambitions. The stronger the anchor, the harder it is for weakness to pull you astray. And finally, cut out the noise. The weak allow their focus to be diluted by meaningless distractions, trivial social interactions, mindless entertainment, and endless excuses. The Sith carve away such distractions like dead flesh, leaving only what serves their ambition. Your goals deserve your full attention. Anything less is sabotage. The difference between those who rule and those who serve lies in this daily commitment. The Sith do not achieve greatness by accident, but by design. Step 4. Surround yourself with challenge. Comfort is the ally of weakness, and it must be eradicated. The Sith thrive in adversity, placing themselves in situations that demand growth. To combat weakness, you must create an environment that constantly pushes you. Seek out challenges and confront them daily. Surround yourself with people, goals, and situations that demand the best from you. Here's a modern example. If you're training, don't settle for what's easy and routine. Push beyond what feels comfortable. If you're at work, take on difficult tasks that no one else wants to do. Embrace the risk of failure, because every challenge you overcome becomes a fortress against weakness. Weakness is not an accident. It's a choice. It is the result of letting your mind and body rule you rather than the other way around. But as a Sith, you are not a slave to these impulses. You wield discipline, pain, purpose, and challenge as your weapons. With these tools, moments of weakness become stepping stones to greater strength. Remember, Sith do not seek peace. We seek power, and there is no power greater than mastery over the self. So the next time you hear that voice urging you to rest, to quit, to indulge, recognize it for what it is. It is an opportunity, a test. Rise above it, crush it. Show yourself and the world that you are not a victim of your emotions, but a master of them. A very special appreciation for all of the Patreon supporters that fuel our movement.